Get on up on in it. There it is, good folks. How we doing, kids? Welcome to St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. It is what I like to call Fist Pump Friday. Well, a lot of you know it is Payday Friday. Either way, it's Friday. A few things that are going on around the city to support your local neighborhood and just your city or town, that being downtown St. Louis and Belleville, by the way. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. There are several ways you can follow the show. As we're on Facebook, we also have a page on YouTube, Dre Montez. We're also on Twitter at W2B Dre Montez. You can feel free to follow us that way as well. And if you want to get caught up on the latest episode of the podcast, you can follow us on our podcasting platform on Facebook. We have a page, Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, and Twitter at W2B Dre Montez. So there's something on there for everyone out there for you. Check it on out. But the best way to get caught up and stay afloat on everything is to follow us on our website at www.dremontez.com. You hit that sponsor link, you get a complete list of all the sponsors that have been a part of the Montez at Midday, as well as Who's to Blame the podcast. We have another show that's in the works, almost done, and that is Who's to Blaze, a cannabis lifestyle. If you would like to reach out and be a sponsor of either one of the three shows, please reach out to me off through here, or you can reach me at email at moredremontez@gmail.com. Stay hydrated, kids. You know what we got to do? If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. My Aunt Deborah just celebrated her birthday. My Aunt Deborah just celebrated her birthday. If today's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you just had a kid, first-time parent, or you just had another kid, congratulations to you. If you're excited about anything today, maybe you're in town for the parade, hadn't been to St. Louis in a long time, and you happen to find this on your page or your feed or someone shared it with you, welcome to St. Louis. We promise to be on our best behavior, as there's so many things going on. There really is. So many things going on. But, here we go, guys. High five. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. It's Fist Pump Friday, St. Patrick's Day weekend, kids. And on this Fist Pump Friday, I have come to figure out something. I finally finished HBO's The Deuce with Maggie Gyllenhaal. And it's a very, very, I like the way the show started, the era that it covered. It stayed on point, and the way it ended in 2019. That's probably one of the best series finales that I've ever seen. James Franco and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Check it out. And Method Man is in there. The music, the costumes, the fact it was filmed in New York. It depicts the story of prostitution, real estate, pimps, and drugs. How it all makes sense in New York if you think about it. And the way they did this story is very, very well done. It really captures the whole essence of, we ever been somewhere and it looks a little different, but you kind of remember how it used to look. But these are people who were actually in these times and seen the transition, like, for instance, the people that live in the Grove. The Grove in 1985 looks no way remotely close what the Grove looks like today. I'm not saying it was anywhere near the show The Deuce depicted New York City in the mid-'70s, but they did a really, really good job on the show. Really good job. It is a I hate when I get so involved in the show, and I know the show is over. I knew the show was over with when I started watching the show. It was already done and over with, but I wanted more of the show. I dig that era. And as it's moving forward, you learn so many lessons about today, whether it's everyday lifestyle, business, outside endeavors, whatever it may be, even in real estate. It really shows you how to pay attention to the curve or the hook in the road, if you know what I mean. But I'm glad I finished that show. Really, I'm glad that I saw that. Also, it is an important time for my college basketball fans. College basketball on this Fist Pump Friday. Where you at? We got conference tournaments going on, kids. And what I like about the conference tournaments, we hear these stories we haven't heard of all year. We finally see the face and the gameplay of the guy that we always see the highlight reel of, maybe 10 to 15 or 30 seconds of a highlight reel of a kid, but we've never seen an actual game of their performance. Now is the time. Now is the time. I don't care what type of live streaming service you have or cable outlet, whatever it may be. There are a lot of college basketball games on. I mean, it's pretty much covered through the day. And if you're a deep heart, I mean, next week is really when people start missing work. By the way, no one's coming to work Thursday or Friday of next week in the day. Are you trying to borrow some money? Now is the time to put that shit in because boss not coming to work either Tuesday, really. They may take Wednesday a half day, but Thursday and Friday, nobody is going to work next week. Hands in? Hands in. The college basketball conference tournaments are exciting as well. We've seen some crazy things already. We've seen a fight. We've seen a coach's kid punch a kid. And the buzzer beaters is just the beginning. How the hell did Juwan Howard and Michigan Wolverines were up on Indiana 43-60 with 11 minutes to go? They got outscored 31-9. See, it's stuff like that. You can call timeout. You can readjust the team. You can give that motivational speech on the sideline. You can see the shots are not falling the way you need to. You can see the defense's transition is a little mixed up and confused. How? Basketball's a fast game, but there's somebody next to you that is telling you what is going on. Hey, coach, you know, we missed our last 8 shots. Hey, coach, you know, they're on a 14-2 run. Lack of communication. Well, I see what happened there. A lot of people on the social media platforms are kind of happy that this happened to Juwan Howard. Lord have mercy. Juwan Howard. Always, when coaches or teams lose a big lead, or lose games they shouldn't, there's a whole lot of scenarios that went on during that game. You know, sometimes the team gets tired of getting beat up. If you've ever been on both sides of the equation, you were a dominant team at one time, you were an up-and-coming team and you beat a dominant team, and then vice versa, an up-and-coming team beat you. Those are all phases of the maturation of the competitive nature of sports, I do believe. You're not going to win every time. We've seen documentaries done by guys who didn't lose till they got to the pros. They didn't handle it well. Not at all. But go SEC. Go SEC. We've had upsets, great shots this whole conference tournament. That just let us to know come Wednesday, the playing game, we're going to have some tournament exciting for the next few weeks. Go March Madness. It is definitely here for sure. But again, this is Fist Pump Friday, and I'm your host, Dre Montez. We're being brought to you by a title sponsor, Booyah. Check them out at 8088 Watson Road. As always. But we are going to take a short break here and come back and get into the main details of the show, I do believe. So I'm going to take a short break here real quick.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
That is. Get your scrub on today. Get your scrub on today. It's Fish Pump Friday, and this is Montez at midday. How are you kids doing? Are you ready for tomorrow? Downtown St. Louis and downtown Belleville. Are you ready? Tomorrow we have the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. Parades are taking over a different meaning from a child to an adult. You look at parades totally different. When you're a kid, it's about the balloons and the loud music and the cotton candy. That's it. As you get a little older, you find out there are other things that go on in the parade that nobody told you about as a kid. You know why? Because you're a damn kid. You should know about it. But there's so much fun that is had at parades as a parade goer. But on the other side, when you're working the parades, it takes on a whole different meaning. There's a lot of fun. I wish we've seen documentaries on Netflix and Hulu and all these other live streaming services that show us about documentaries about interesting things. I think that would have been a great thing for people to see during the pandemic if somehow, some way, we could have put together a background behind the scenes look of the parades. All the work that goes into parades, from the committees that put things on it. Hey, you guys do a wonderful job. The St. Patrick's Day Committee, bravo, bravo, bravo. I did the same thing for the Mardi Gras Inc. people. Hey, all you guys that involved in putting these parades together, thank you so much. To the volunteers out there, those of you know who you are, huh? You guys do a phenomenal job. People need to show appreciation. Volunteers mean free. But there's so much fun. But there are also rules and regulations to the parade if you go into the parade. And again, I watch a lot of television and movies and specials and documentaries. So I'm really concerned about people. This is not a joke. It's a true statement. And this here will be brought to you by our sponsor, Certain Pro Painters. Hit him up, hit him up, hit him up. We're going to talk about the expectations of a parade. If you're an adult, you're going with your friends. Where we parking at? Let's figure that out. Because everything is scattered around. Okay. Your cell phones will be able to work a little bit better than Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, be out of it. But for the St. Patrick's Day Parade downtown to downtown Belleville, where are we parking at? What time are we meeting? Okay. Now, a lot of people going to have on green tomorrow. So your group got to be a little bit more specific. Hey, meet Tim and Becky down here at the coffee shop. We have on green shirts. No. I'm not telling you to put your name on shit. But if you're hanging with the group, have that communication going on. Look out for each other. I mean, friends should look out for each other. You should want your friends to do well and succeed in life. We want everybody to go to parade and have a great time. Let's be real smart about drinking and driving. Utilize all those vehicle services that can help you but still be safe. Even though your friend called an Uber or Lyft or whoever they call, make sure that's the right vehicle that they're getting in and ensure they get to their destination. Have a good time. It's okay to hook up, but just take a picture of that motherfucker they leaving with. Click. Oh, I have fun, y'all. I got you. I got you. Right here in the phone. My girl, I will see my girl in the morning. And that's my friend right there. Take care of my boy. Hold on. I'm taking a picture. I want to see Steve Sunday morning. It's all at brunch. I better see him. If not, we go into the police with your photo. So let's look out for each other while you're having fun over St. Patrick's Day parade. You got to put that out there. You know, most people go to parades with the right intentions to have fun, mingle, have a little Irish whiskey, do a little polka dancing, whatever it may be. We're all looking to have fun. But there's that 2 to 3% that are down there for the wrong damn reason. We're gonna keep our eye on them motherfuckers. We're gonna look out for each other. In other words, we're gonna keep our eyes open, our third eye and our fourth eye open for each other. But I'm excited for the parade because for the first time ever, I missed the Mardi Gras parade. Haven't been to a parade, 3 years since we did the St. Patrick's Day parade? I'm ecstatic. I'm really excited about this one here. This one here is like this the one. This this is where the heart thickens at right here on this one. Like everybody stick their chest out on this one. Like, hey, what's up? And then it's downtown, of course. So you see a lot of the people that work in the downtown area that you haven't seen in a long time. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. Looking forward to that already. We're gonna keep this thing moving here because it is Fist Pump Friday. A lot of you have to get your house ready, get the drink punch together, fill up your flask, dress weather appropriate tomorrow. There it is right there. But that is what's going on tomorrow for the St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown St. Louis. Again, those are the tips right there brought to you by a sponsor, Certa Pro Painters. Check them out. Oklahoma City, what up? There it is right there, good people. All right. Well, yesterday was this week I've had some pretty beautiful news. As a sports fan and as a lover of the Denver Broncos, we got Russ. More importantly, we got Sierra. We got Sierra already. It's that high fiving through the front door type shit there. But the Chargers just picked up Khalil Mack. Oh shit. All right, I know. Yeah. Yeah. They got something right there. They got a linebacking core right there. The Chargers do. But other than that, yesterday we learned that we got 99 problems with baseball ain't one. Hey, after 99 days, Major League Baseball is back. Cardinal Nation. Willie, where you at? Willie, tell the people, are you happy? Oh, yeah, Willie is happy. The topic of baseball in the St. Louis region, whether you follow Twitter or you listen to local radio or podcasters alike, you've heard some different tones in the way this could be taken for the fans, not for the players, not for the coaches, not even for the owners, but for the fans of baseball. If you're over the age of 35, a lot of people don't give two fucks about baseball. Statistics show. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong this year. If you're under 35 and you really like Major League Baseball, prove me wrong this year moving forward. Don't click and say, Dre, I like baseball. Show me. Let the numbers jump. Show me that people under 35 care about America's sport. Show me, because I don't see it yet. So I'm talking to the old folk out there. I'm 51. I'm talking to the people maybe 40 and up. The rest give two shits about baseball. It got kind of scary 2 weeks ago. But I knew Sunday the way this could be leading to, hey, and then I don't know if Big Papi bringing up the international issue of the draft had something to do with it. I don't know if they had to do something with it was some furniture moving. I'm just glad it got done. But for as the fans, the language around the local area here, radios, television, podcasts alike, people are talking about leaving baseball. Where you going? Where you going? If you're gonna leave MLB, where you going? Mm-hmm. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy just to pick up another sport. I've been pretty faithful to my core of sports. Pretty faithful. But when a team makes me mad, I will shift my focus somewhere else. But an entire sport, you want to quit because they are arguing about something you can't control? So let me get this straight. When you were a kid and your parents were arguing, but your parents ended up getting divorced or they got back together, that had nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You just sit back and take it. Take it for what it's worth. That's what we have to do as fans. Let's take it for what it's worth that they finally figured this thing out. But more importantly, we got the game back. Here's the scary thing. Opening day is April 7th. Today is Bend Over and Cough Day, meaning physicals. There are 200 free agents available. Some people never stopped working, even though there was an MLB lockout. The people that make the decisions on where these guys are going to go and how they can help out your team have never stopped working. So I'm really interested to see how this free agency is going to happen over the weekend because Monday is going to be crazy. I'm so excited that Major League Baseball and the Players Association came to the right decision to give us a full season of 162 games. You know why? Anytime you short the fans on a full season, there's always that one guy that wants to bring up, well, it wasn't done in a full season, it doesn't count. Look at what happened with the Lakers in the bubble. Look at Barry Bonds and the home runs. We always want to put an asterisk by something. For what? For what? We've already had the discussion. Who said it took 12 years to finish school? Not true. Who said you had to go to college for 4 years to get the job you want? Not true. So to achieve these goals and certain accolades and phenomenons and different statistical categories, we need a full season to appease the fan? No. But I'm glad we got the 162 for the people I know that work in baseball, that are employed by baseball, and rely on baseball for their primary income. That's why I'm happy we got this shit back together. I'm keeping my feelings up out of it. I ain't got to do with it. Mama call him Clay, I'm going to call you Clay. But Major League Baseball is back. Cardinal Nation, we got the final ride of Yachty. This Yachty and Wainwright, I hope it gets its proper send-off. And yes, every final game that these two play somewhere together, we want gifts for the both of them. Not both of them, but a both of them. We want gifts for the both of them. Not the both of them, but the both of them. That's Wainwright and Yachty should get gifts at the final game they play at each and every major league ballpark this year. Show them your appreciation. Show them. Show them. You can do it. You can do it. I got faith in you. I got faith in you right there. But again, it's Fist Pump Friday. If you're just tuning in and you missed the beginning of the show, it's okay. You can always go to the page and pick it up from the beginning. Or just hit that button and just move it on back. Just slide it on back. Just slide it to the left. What? Slide it to the left. What? Well, you tuned in late. We discussed Fist Pump Friday. It's basketball, tournament style in college basketball, as well as the NFL have made some interesting moves. Darwin James, Joey Bosa, and Khalil Mack are together with the Chargers. I'm going to say that again. Joey Bosa, Darwin James, and Khalil Mack on the same team at the same damn time. Oh, boy. Okay. So apparently the recipe or the formula to stop James Harden in that Brooklyn beatdown last night, as I watched the two NBA games last night between Brooklyn and the Sixers and Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors. I have never watched a complete Sixers game this year, so I watched that game last night for that. But according to Stop Harden, pick him up early, chest-to-chest defense, and don't leave on the double team. Stay put. That's what the Nets did last night. I saw it. That's what they did last night. I don't know if it's going to work every time, but apparently it worked last night. I'm just saying, if other teams try that, if you put your hands on somebody, put the chest in the face, you got to disrupt some shit. Then I saw the Joker play last night, a full game for the very first. I've never watched a complete Denver Nuggets game. Never. But I watched that Joker is something else. He's different. He is, again, they call him dad bod. I don't know, not one daddy with a body like that. That's biggin'. And we already know about his two brothers. That's big, and I don't understand how he does what he do, or how does he do what he does, from the way he shoots his threes, the way he owns the paint. I'm impressed by the whole team, but hold on, not so fast, Dre. Golden State. When Draymond comes back, watch out NBA. But that was my take on the NBA last night. Those are the only two games going on because everybody's focused on what, kids? College basketball. And due to the fact MLB has stopped the lockout, baby. Take the locks off the gate. They really put a lock on the gate, though? Or is that just a made-up picture? They really put a lock on the gate? I've never seen a lock on our side of the bush. Let me in here. We'll go over the wall. We'll go. If we'd have got into April with no baseball, let's say we'd have got to April 15th and no baseball. Oh, my God. See, now then, it would have definitely gotten interesting for sure. But luckily, we don't have to worry about that. There it is right there. All right, kids, I want you to enjoy the rest of your fist pump Friday. We didn't get the snow that we thought, so kids still had to go to school. You still take your ass to work. That's fine. Somebody getting off work early. Somebody getting off work. What we meeting up at? The crew is on the way. The band is getting back together. Oklahoma City, stand up and proud. The boys are back in town. Oh, will it be a repeat performance of what we did here in St. Louis when the Cubs are here? Or will it be like one of those unforgettable trips I had in Oklahoma City? Uh-oh. We will know this weekend, kids. Stay tuned and follow up on Monday's show with Montez at midday. But more importantly, I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your Friday. Shake it if you got it. Baseball's back. St. Patty's Day. The parade downtown in Belleville. Be safe, kids. Look out for one another. The safe word is Cloverleaf for the weekend. That's the safe word. Cloverleaf. All right. Thank you again, our title sponsor.